What's up everybody, so if you've already watched my videos for a pretty long time, then you already know that I've made a review video on the A75 keyboard from DrunkDeer. And to this day, I still think that the DrunkDeer A75 is one of the best keyboards that you can currently buy for Osu. The overall sound of the keyboard, the performance that you get as well with the keyboard, all for a really good price, it's just a really good deal overall. However, like all things, not everything is perfect, and the DrunkDeer A75 definitely had some problems. One of the main problems that everyone had with that keyboard is the overall build quality. Although me personally didn't really have a problem with the plastic case, a lot of people criticized DrunkDeer for the overall build quality of that keyboard, and some people even calling it a bit cheap feeling, if you know what I mean. However, recently DrunkDeer released a new version of the A75 keyboard by the name of the A75 Pro, and it looks like the A75 Pro aims to fix the main problem that the A75 original version had, which was the build quality that everyone was complaining about. I recently had the opportunity to unbox this keyboard on stream and also test that out as well. DrunkDeer did send an early copy of the keyboard to me for review purposes mainly, and in this video I'm going to tell you the main differences between the A75 Pro and the A75 original version, and whether or not it's worth getting the new Pro version over the original version. Keep in mind that this review video is not sponsored by anyone. Although DrunkDeer did send me this keyboard for review, they did not tell me what to say in this video, so everything that you hear in this video are my complete honest thoughts on the product. Okay, so let's get started. How does the unboxing experience look compared to the original A75? And while it's pretty much the same unboxing experience, the only difference is the fact that the box itself just looks a little different. With the original A75, the box was white, and in this one, the A75 Pro, you get a black box, which has a bit of a cooler design, but other than that, everything else is the same. You get the same quick start guide that comes with every DrunkDeer keyboard, the same USB-C cable, the same keycap puller, and of course, the keyboard itself. Now, the main differences is of course in the build quality and the looks of the overall keyboard compared to the original A75. And when you pick up the A75 Pro, you instantly notice the big difference in the build quality. First of all, the keyboard now comes in an aluminum case and it feels a bit more premium. At the part of the keyboard where the USB-C slot is, it has this red part where it looks pretty cool, and it has the DrunkDeer text engraved into the keyboard itself, which does look a bit interesting. It sort of gives it this professional feeling that it's in the name itself, Pro. Now, when you flip the keyboard upside down, you'll see that the bottom case actually has a huge DrunkDeer logo in the middle of it, which overall gives it a clean aesthetic, if you know what I mean. As of me recording this video, there's currently only two options for keycaps. The first option is to get OEM PBT orange shine through keycaps, and the other option, which I have currently, is the cherry PBT black gray orange keycaps. Now, I'm only going to talk about those keycaps because I can't say much about the others. I haven't tried them. Now, with the original DrunkDeer A75, by default you would usually get ABS keycaps. Now, although they were not that bad and they were pretty decent to type on, with time they do get a bit shiny and they won't look as good as they used to. But now with the Pro version of the keyboard that has cherry PBT keycaps, my god, the overall typing feeling is 10 times better. Also, I think it's important to mention that the switches on the A75 Pro are the same ones that you get with the original A75. However, because of the better build quality of the A75 Pro, I just think that you get a way better and more premium typing experience with this one compared to the original one. Here is a typing test of the original A75 versus the A75 Pro. Now, I've pretty much covered the main changes that happened with this keyboard, but what about playing Osu with the keyboard itself? Now, the rapid trigger settings are pretty much all the same with the RGB settings as well. Nothing from that has changed. You get the same experience with the original one and the Pro version. However, because of the better build quality on the keyboard itself, it just feels way better to play on the Pro version compared to the original one. Like, I turned on Osu and played a pretty fast map without warming up at all, and I was able to hit some pretty fast streams. So once once again, this all comes to personal preference and what's your budget. So that brings me to the price of the keyboard itself. Do I recommend this keyboard? The only thing that I so far didn't mention about this keyboard is the price itself. The price of the A75 Pro is currently at around $140, which is only $10 more than the original version, and you get a ton of upgrades for just $10. However, here's the interesting part. As of me recording this video, the keyboard is currently on sale, and it's currently priced at around $118.99, which is already cheaper than the original version at the moment. However, if you use code STU on the DrunkDeer store, you can actually cut off an additional $10 off, which means that you can buy this keyboard for $108.99. So yeah, if you're planning to buy this keyboard, now would be the absolute best time to do so. And also, if you still haven't watched it, I do recommend that you check out the review that I did on the G60 keyboard. The keyboard is now finally released, and if you want to know more details about it, you can click this video right here. But that's about it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.